Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video I'm going to be showing you how to remove the rear wiper on your EP3 Type R. So let's get straight to it. Okay, so the first thing you are obviously going to want to do is open the boot. It would help if it was unlocked though. First off, this area is the area in particular that we're going to want to start looking at. Now I do believe there is a little, yes there is Phillips head screw in there if it'll focus. So that is the first thing that we want to get out of the car. Okay, so now you've got that screw out from up here. Next thing you want to do is pull off these bits. So these are clipped in. So there's one clip at the top, one clip at the bottom. I think you kind of just have to load them off. Feel like you better snap them. I'd actually say the best one is to get off this though. You just pull down on here, like so. There's a clip either side. A bit hard to do this while holding camera, but I'll just go ahead and get this off now. Actually got these clips along the top, so yeah, there's two on either side. One's missing on mine, but once you get that off, it gives you a little bit more access to these. So then these bits now need to come off, so these are also just clips to pull these off either side. So I've got one off. I'll just show you now. Basically it's going to be on like that. The best way to get them is just pull up from the bottom at a slight angle, kind of like that upwards. You're turning it. It's going to feel like you're going to snap them or break something, but they do come out no problem. So yeah, don't go ripping the shit out of them, but yeah, it might just feel a bit awkward getting them off, but they do come off eventually. So now we've got them two bits off, it actually gives us full access to this. So the next stage is these two push tabs, so you just push these in here. And then after that, I do believe that is all the clips holding this top section, which then gives us access to the rear wiper motor in there. So then we can go ahead and get that off, and then we'll get our de-wiper kit on there. So yeah, these two pop ones here, we'll just push them in. So now they're pushed in, this whole panel should just hopefully come off. So with a bit of force, I'll just take it off now and then show you how I've actually took it off. I've not got a tripod at the moment, so I do apologise. Normally I would be filming it while taking it off, which is a bit easy to show you. But anyway, I'll try and get this off now and tell you how I got it off. Okay guys, so the panel is off. That took maybe 10-15 seconds. It does feel a little bit awkward getting it off. But basically what I did is pulled this side up at the bottom, this side up here, lifted the side out at the back from the back a little bit, and then went this side again. This side it felt a bit awkward, so I kind of went to this side, pulled it at the back, and it just clipped out. Also, I'd just notify you, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'd just let you know that obviously to take these out before you do try and take it off, or they will be still stuck in, and you might risk snapping them if you are pulling them off at an angle and these are still in. So just make sure that you get them out beforehand. So now we've got access to the whole motor unit here that holds the rear wiper on. So the first thing will be to disconnect the rear washer fluid hose that actually runs into this to obviously, you know, wash your back window. So that will be, I'm going to assume, this one here. So that is that hose. So all I think it is a little pull tab. So you pull this off of here, pull it up, and it comes off of this little connector on here. So we'll pull that off now. Just be cautious, obviously, if there is any fluid in here, it's going to go everywhere. So we're just going to take that off and then put some tape on that after. Okay, so now that is actually off, so what I think I'm going to do is maybe just tape this over the end, so in case if you do press the button it does not go everywhere, or you could alternatively put a zip tie on it. So I'll have a look at that, maybe do both just to be safe, so we'll have a look at that now. Okay guys, so what I have actually done is put a zip tie here, if it'll focus in. Let me have a look if it will. There we go. This camera is really awful. So I put one here, that one, and then it wasn't enough really because the pipe's quite thick and it's not that easy to push on it. So I just bent it all the way around and put another one on. That's a little bit easier. And then just to make sure, a bit of tape on the end of that. I can snip these off. Obviously, I will be leaving them because there's no point. So I'll just shove them back up here out the way. But the next step is to actually get. There should be, I think, 3 on here. Yeah, so there's obviously one here, if I can find it on the camera, one there, and then there's one at the back. So I'll just figure out what they are now. They do look like 10mm though, so that is the next thing that you all want to get off. So it is actually a 10mm. Obviously this car has been resprayed, so I did actually think it was the wrong size, but obviously they're not very tight. The guy before tightened them as in he'd done them like hand tight, so I was like, yeah, why is it not working? Well, it was actually right size. So anyway, 10mm, so you want to take all these off, and then what the next step will be is to disconnect the power from it, so this power lead here, so we'll have a look at that in a second. I do believe that is just a little pull up on the end of it, and then it should pop out, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Okay guys, so once you get to this, the best way to get this clip out is actually to push a little screwdriver right down here and then pull on the actual clip, this bit, and pull it out. Can't do it one-handed, so just do that, keep pushing the screwdriver in and just push it like that. As you can see, got it out, no problem, with a camera in my hand. So that is the quickest way to do that. I've just left one bolt in here, so as you can see, this one. So I take that out now, and this unit should just pull off of the wiper arm at the back of the motor. Okay, so now that we've got all them out, this can be left alone, and we'll actually have a look on the outside of the car. So the next step is to pull this up, and there's a little bit here on the end where the washer fluid is sprayed out, the little nozzle, so I'm going to go ahead and try and get that off. I'd say best bet is to get a flathead just under the end of it where it connects. Oh no, there we go, so we can actually get that out now, so just pop that off. And then there is this, so this is probably going to be a pain because anything to do with wipers and all that sort of crap is a pain in the arse. So we'll just start off by loosening this. It looks like a 12 to me, so we'll have a look at that now. So this one is actually a 13mm, sorry, not a 12, so we're just going to get that off now. Obviously be careful, you know, it is on the glass, so you're going to want to try and keep as close to the centre when you're doing this as possible. You know, don't go right out here ripping it down at an angle like that. You want to keep it as much in the centre as you can, so just don't push a lot on it. And there we go, so that has come right off. So obviously the guy before that had this off has not put this on very tight, and this has been off before, so it's going to make it a lot easier than when you're doing it, but that is probably going to be a big pain to get that off. Okay, so now that's off, this wiper arm should hopefully somehow lift it off of here. We're going to have a look at that in a second. I'm not quite sure if it will come off that easily. I'm guessing we might have to cut this off. I do believe you actually have to cut this off, so I'm going to have a quick look at this now and see how we can get that off. Okay guys, so now the tricky part of the video. So this is actually getting the rear wiper off. So as you can see, I've sprayed some WD-40. If it's not that bad, you will be able to pull it straight up. Don't kind of twist it or anything like that, because it will probably crack the glass. So all you want to do is literally pull straight up and off of it. I've tried this already and it seems to be quite stuck on. So the next best thing is going to cut this off. So I've actually got a Dremel, so I'm just going to cut a little indentation. Well, not an indentation, I'm going to cut through the plastic all the way through, and then it will free it up and it should just lift off. Okay guys, so it's finally off, so we've just got this bit left on. I've fast tracked it and basically left that bit on, so the actual metal bit on the inside. Let me just push that out and then show you. As you can see, it's still on, so I'll just cut down the back, so when it's on, there's a little gap you'll be able to see. I just cut down the back of there and just cut it clean off. So next step is to take that off, and there's another bolt on the inside of there, so I'll just check what that is now. So this one is actually a 22mm socket, so I'll just go ahead and get that off now. Hopefully it's not too hard to get off. Okay, so now it's off, easy peasy. I don't know if that's because it's been off before, recently it's not timed back up, but now that's off, this bit will come off. There's a little rubber grommet there, hopefully that can come off. I'll just put that down. I think it does come off, but I might need two hands. Okay, so I did actually just leave one bolt in on that, it won't fall off, because once you take that off, it'll basically just slide off. So that should pull off there, and then the rubber grommet comes out. Bosh, easy. So that is all of that taken out. So now we can shut the lid just to have a little look. Just going to give this area a little bit of a clean it up on the inside as well, get all the WD-40 off and stuff that I had on. Guys, that was really annoying me that the camera won't focus. So as you can see, you want the side with the smaller bit in the middle on, and then you put the silicone around this bit here. and then that will go up from the inside to the window. So that will be on the outside, and then the silicone will stick on the back here and fill the gap. And then you can take these bits off after, just so you don't scratch anything. I'll get silicone on the middle, just so it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so now that the bung is in, you can see the outside is still completely covered in silicone on the middle, but that is on the bit that's covered. So I'll just show you here now. There we go, so it's all on. So there's a bit obviously around the edge that's come off, so just press that in, make sure you press it evenly, make sure it's on well. Yeah, so then I'll just give this a clean up, leave that on for a little bit just to set a little bit better, and hopefully not come off. And then what we can also do is push the cable, so I'll just zoom out so you can see that the washer cable, just tuck that, you know, away, out of the way, just put it in that bit, should be okay. The connector, you might want to take that up just in case if water gets in, you know, that it doesn't damage the connector. So if you do ever need to put this back on, you can do, instead of cutting it or anything daft like that. So yeah, just maybe take that up. And then this, peel the sticker off after. Peel the sticker off after you've cleaned this up, and then we'll have a look at how it properly looks on the car. Okay, so next thing, just before we do that, obviously we want to reverse the process of taking these out, so that will go in first. Put the two little tabs back in, put the screw in, put these two clips back on down the side, and then the final piece along the back. Okay guys, so now it is on. So I put the silicone around, clean it up, took the bit of plastic off. It's looking way better without that. Obviously still do need to put the panels in, so we'll get them back in now. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video showing you how to do wipe and delete on your EP3. Hopefully it was very simple and straight to the point. I know a lot of tutorials are not like that, and there's a lot of waffle in between, so hopefully one thing I'm going to be doing on the channel is more stuff like that, and just cutting out all that and just making it really easy to follow tutorials on how to fit stuff on your car and that sort of thing. So hopefully if you do enjoy that, please do subscribe to the channel so there will be more of that. But anyway, if you did enjoy it, please do like, comment and subscribe. I'll be doing loads more content on the Civic, obviously loads of different mods and things, and there will be more upcoming videos on car meets, shows, that sort of stuff. So stick around to check that out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.